Our lesson today, inshallah, operations on real numbers. Here I want to know adding and subtracting, multiply and divide on real number. Then recognize properties of operations on real number. First property is addition. Here if x equals root 3, y equals root 5. I want here to find the numerical value of each of the following. X plus 3x. Here x is root 3 plus 3x. 3x means that 3 times x, 3 multiplied by x. So it will be x plus 3x equal 4x. 4x mean 4 multiplied by x. X plus 3x like term. Like term mean I want to make addition, adding. It will be 4x. X equal root 3. So the answer it will be 4 times root 3 equal 4 root 3. If here x equal root 3, y equal root 5, find the numerical 2x plus 3y. 2x means that 2 multiplied by x plus 3 multiplied by y. And x and y are unlike terms. So it will be 2 times root 3 equal to root 3 plus 3 root 5. This is the answer because they are unlike terms. Here x minus 2y, x root 3 minus 2 root 5. This is the answer because root 3 different with root 5, so I can't make adding or subtracting. Properties of addition. Closure property is the sum of two real numbers is a real number. So 2 root 5, 2 root 3, and 5 root 3. If I make them adding, it will be 7 root 3 belongs to R. So this means closure property. Here I have 2 root 5, 5 root 7. They are, I can't here make adding with 2 root 5 and 5 root 7. It will be a real number. So I can make adding 2 root 5 plus root 5 root 7 will belong to R. Commutative property, if A belongs to R and B belongs to R, then we can say that A plus B equal B plus A. So 3 root 2 plus 5 root 2 equal 8 root 2. 5 root 2 plus 3 root 2 equal also 8 root 2. Here, next associative property, A and B, A, B, and C are belongs to R. We can say A plus B plus C. I can take A plus B between two brackets equal A plus, I can take B plus C between two brackets. They are the same. These are equal A plus B plus C in adding property. Here, root 5 plus root 5 plus 4 root 5. It will be 3 root 5 plus 4 root 5 equals 7 root 5. If I can take root 5 with 4 root 5 in brackets, they will be the same answer. So it will be 2 root 5 plus 5 root 5. It will be 7 root 5. They are the same. So 2 root 5 plus root 5 plus 4 root 5 equal also 7 root 5. Here's the natural element of addition. Natural element of addition, here if A belongs to R, then we can say A plus 0 equals 0 plus A equal A. So 0 is the additive natural element in R. 0 plus 2 root 7 equal 2 root 7 plus 0 equal 2 root 7. So the 0 is the additive and neutral element in R. The additive inverse of addition, A belongs to R. Then we have negative A, where negative A belongs to R. A plus negative A. A plus negative A equal negative A plus A. They are equal 0. So negative A is the additive inverse of A. So Negative a and a are the additive inverse of each other. The additive inverse here of root 5 equal negative root 5. Okay, multiplication. We can know that 3 times 4x equal 12x. 3 times 4 equals 12, 12, and put x as it. So in case of x equal root 5, so I'll put x equal root 5. It will be answer 12 root 5. Okay, here 2x times 5x. 2 times 5 equal 10. X times x equal x power 2. In case of x root 5, it will be 10 multiplied by root 5 all power 2. 10 times root 5 all power 2 equal 10 times 5 equal 15. The process of multiply, multiplication, closure, property, and multiply. The product of two real numbers. The product of two real numbers is a real. The product of two real numbers is a real. So here I have here 2, 3, and 0, 3. 2, 3, and 0, 3 all belong to R. I make them multiplying. 2, 3 times 2, 0, 3 equals 6 root 3. Will be 6 root 3 all power 2. It will be 18. Belongs to R. Next, commutative property. Here, if A and B are belongs to R, then we can say A times B equal B times A. Here A equals 3 root 2, B equals 5 root 2. They are multiplying. A times B equals 3 root 2 times 5 root 2 equals 15 times 2, because root 2 all power 2 equal 2. So it will be 30. Here B times A. 5 root 2 times 3 root 2 equal 15 root 2 over 2, and 15 root 2 over 2 equal 2. So I can make 15 times 2 equal 30 also. So A times B equal B times A. This means that commutative property. Associative property here, A, B, and C R belongs to R. A times B times C. I take here A times B in bracket equal A times B times C. I take here B times C in bracket. They are the same, equal A times B times C. Here, for example, here 2, 2, 3, and make root 3 times root 3 in bracket. It will be equal to root 3 times 9, because root 3 times root 3 equal 9. So equal 18 root 3, because I make 2 times 9 equal 18 and put root 3 as it. It will be 18 root 3. So root 3 times root 3 in bracket times 3 root 3. Here 2, 3 times root 3, root 3 times root 3 equals 3. 3 times 2 equals 6. It will be 6 times 3 root 3 equal root 3 equal 18 root 3. Here, and I have here it's a mistake. Here it will be 2 root 3 times root 3 equal 2 root 3. 2 root 3 times 3 root 3 equal here 2 times 3 is 3 root 3 times root 3 equals 3. 3 times 2 equals 6. 6 times root 3, 6 times 3 root 3 equal 18 root 3. They are the same. Here, the natural element of multiplication, A belongs to R. Then we can say A times 1 equal 1 times A equal A. 1 is the natural element of multiplication. 2 root 7 times 1 equal 1 times root 7. It will be 2 root 7. So 1 is the multiplication inverse. So, 1 is the natural element of multiplication. Here is the multiplication inverse of a real number. Multiplication inverse, I'll make denominator, it will be numerator, that makes the same sign. If here I have a belongs to r, then the multiplicative inverse of it, it will be 1 over a belongs to r. We're here 1 over a times a. It will be a times 1 over a. It will be 1. So the multiplication inverse of root 5, it will be 1 over root 5. Okay. Division. Let a and b, r belongs to r, and b not equal 0. So here we define a divided b equal a times multiplicative inverse of b will be 1 over a over b, because I convert divide, it will be times, and convert b and make the multiplicative inverse of it. It will be a times 1 over b equal a divided by b. Product of a and the multiplication of inverse of b. Note that the division operation is not commutative. It does not have, I can't make a commutative operation property with division, and I can't make assistive with property. The division by a belongs to r is possible except a equals 0. Distributive property means that let a, b, and c r belongs to r. Here we can say a times bracket a plus b, c, b plus c, or b minus c. Here I must take a multiplied by each number in the bracket. So it will be a times b plus or minus a times c. An example, if I have 2 root 6 bracket 1 plus root 6, I must take 2 root 6 multiplied by 1, then I put a plus and take 2 root 6 times root 6, it will be 2 root 6 plus 2 times 6 power 2, root 6 power 2, it will be 2 root 6 plus 12. This is the answer. Okay, negative 4 bracket 3 minus 2 root 2. I must make negative 4 multiplied by 3, it will be negative 12. And negative 4 times negative 2 root 2, it will be 8 root 2. So the answer, it will be negative 12 plus 8 to 2 root 2, because negative times negative equal positive. Put the denominator as an integer. Here I have 4 over root 2. Here root 2 in the denominator is not integer. So I can't solve for root over root 2 as that. I must make the denominator an integer number. How can I solve it here? I must multiply by root 2 up and down, because root 2 over root 2 equal 1. So I can't change the expression for root 2. 4 over root 2 times root 2 over root 2, they are the same, because root 2 over root 2 equal 1. Any number multiplied by 1 equals the same number. So I can here make 4 over root 2 times root 2 over root 2. I make up times up and down times down. Numerator times numerator, and denominator times by denominator. Here 4 times root 2 is equal 4 root 2. Root 2 times root 2 equal root 2 over 2 equal 2. So the answer, it will be 4 root 2 over 2, then equal 2 root 2, equal to root 2. Yes, here next 6 over 5 root 3. I must cancel the root in the denominator because it is not integer. So I multiply root 3 over root 3 equals 6 root 3 over 5 times 3 equals 15. So it will be 6 root 3 over 15 equal to root 3 over, yes, I cancel 3 with 6. It will be 2. So the answer is will be 2 root 3 over 5. So I make here the denominator an integer number. Find the result of each of the following. 2 root 6 multiplied by 1 plus root 6. Here I must make the 2 root 6 multiplied by 1, then plus, and make multiply 2 root 6 times root 6. So here The answer it will be 2 root 6 times 1 equal to root 6 plus 2 root 6 times root 6 equal 2 times 6 equal 12. So the answer it will be 2 root 6 plus 12. Next, root 2 plus 1 in the bracket times root 2 plus 5 in another bracket. Here I must make multiply between two brackets. Here I make root 2 times root 2 equal to root 2 times 5 equals 5 root 2. And it's positive, so I'll make it plus. And I make another number 1 times root 2 equal root 2 plus 1 times 5 equals 5. So the answer it will be 2 plus 5 root 2 plus root 2 plus 5. I'll make adding with a like term. Here 5 root 2 plus root 2 equals 6 root 2. And 2 plus 5 equals 7. So the answer it will be 7 plus 6 root 2. We'll explain another again the distributive property. I'll I'll make multiply between A and B plus C. Here I must make distributive property. How can I solve it? I must make A multiply B plus A multiply C or minus. So the answer it will be A times B plus A times C or A times B minus A times C. So to find example number 1, find 2 root 6 multiplied by 1 plus root 6 equal 2 root 6 times 1 equal root 6. I must make multiply between 2 root 6 times 1 and 2 root 6 times 6. 2 root 6 times 1 equal 2 root 6 plus 2 root 6 times root 6 equal 2 times 6 equal 12. So the answer is will be 2 root 6 plus 12. This is the answer. Next, find the negative 4 multiplied by 3 minus 2 root 2. Negative 4 times by 3 equal negative 12. Negative 4 times negative 2 root 2 equal 8 root 2. So here I must make it positive because negative 4 times negative 2 equal positive. What will be the answer here? Negative 12 plus 4 times 2 times root 2, because a negative 4 times negative 2, it will be positive 8, and put root 2 as it, because 2 it has the half root. It will be answer negative 12 plus 8 root 2. Here I have 4 over root 2. Here the numerator in this fraction is an integer, but the denominator not integer because root 2 equal decimal, not integer. So I must make the denominator integer. I'll make multiply. Multiply with what? Multiply with the denominator up and down 4 over root 2 and make root 2 times. I'll take the fraction and make times 4 over up and down root 2 over root 2 because root 2 over root 2 equal 1 and 1 can't change the answer. It will be the same. So the answer it will be 4 root 2 over root 2 times root 2 over root 2. It will be 4 times root 2 equal 4 root 2 and root 2 times root 2 equal 2. So the answer it will be 4 root 2 over 2. Okay, equal 2 root 2. 6 over 5 root 3. I must here make multiply by root 3 up and down because I can cancel the roots and make it integer. The answer it will be what? I make 6 times root 2 equals 6 root 2. And the denominator 5 root 3 times root 3. It will be 5 times 3. Why 3? Because root 3 times root 3 equals 3. So the answer it will be 6 root 3 over 5 times 3. 6 root 3 over 5 times 3. 5 times 3 equal 15. 6 over 15 equal 2 over 5. 2 over 5. So the answer should be 2 root 3 over 5. And this make the denominator integer. Find the result of each of the following. Here I have 2 root 6 multiplied by 1 plus root 6. 2 root 6 times 1 equals 2 root 6 plus 6 times 2 times root 6, well, 2 times 6 equal 12. So the answer will be 2 root 6 plus 12. Here, root 2 plus 1 multiplied by root 2 plus 5. I make root 2 times root 2 equal 2. And root 2 times 5 equal 5 root 2 plus 1 times root 2 equal root 2. 1 times 5 equal 5. So the answer it will be 2 plus 5 root 2 plus root 2 plus 5. I make 2 plus 5, it will be 7. And 5 root 2 plus root 2 equal 6 root 2. And this is the answer. Remember that 0 is a natural element of addition in 0 and an additive natural element. The additive natural element is 0 and the additive natural element is 1. Additive elements, I opposite the sign of the number. But the additive elements, I put the major in the natural element. If I have 3, it will be 1 over 2. Here I can make adding, subtracting, multiplying, and divide on real